I have a testimony of a friend who came to my home one time. Then I boiled water using percolator for tea. And then she told me the water is very dry. And I was like, how can the water be dry? That because you use electricity, that is why it is very dry.
This is getting quite interesting. Let me give you another one.
You reminded me of one story. We were in Masaka, and on radio, a gentleman called and he said, I can never use electricity. Electricity is not good. So the program manager or the moderator asked, why do you say that? He said, no, don't tell me about electricity. Firewood is the best. They said, have you ever tasted the food you cooked on electricity? He said, I don't even want to taste it. He said, have you ever tasted it? He said, no, but yes, I've tasted it. So how was it? He said, when you eat food cooked using electricity, you feel electricity moving in your stomach.
Today, let's demystify electric cooking. Changing how we cook starts with changing how we think. Electric cooking isn't new technology. It's just a new mindset, especially here in Africa.
My sister here said firewood is affordable. But then we forget how much money we spend on hospital visits. You forget about the headaches you get. You forget about the breathing situations you undergo because of the smoke you're inhaling. The firewood, the fuel is cheap, but the indirect costs you're incurring are way more than what would have incurred if you used clean technologies.
You see, the world has evolved in all spheres, from smartphones to social media, mobile banking, virtual education, and yet our kitchens still remain in the ancient of days. Let's face it, charcoal and firewood are destroying our environment.
The weather has changed. The seasonality. I grow maize and coffee. And there are times we don't harvest a single corn from maize because the sun has been burning throughout that season. The force that used to help us create the rain have all been cut down to produce firewood.
In 2021, Gulu district lost 988 hectares of forest cover. And by 2023, the entire Acholi sub-region in northern Uganda had lost a staggering 2,800 hectares, resulting into over 1.4 million tons of carbon emissions. In response, President Yoweri Museveni, in May of the same year, issued an executive order banning the cutting of trees for commercial charcoal production in the region. To avert this looming catastrophe, the government of Uganda, through the National Renewable Energy Platform under the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, is championing clean cooking using renewable energy solutions across the country.
This project is a project by the government of Uganda, funded by the UK government through the Modern Energy Cooking Services. And for us, we are implementing the component of behavior change. So the project is supporting households and institutions. So there is a component that is supporting 100 schools to transition to clean cooking or using electricity to cook. These systems here are household, these are for the houses, for our homes. But they are bigger sizes, 65, 100, and even there could be 200 size. But those are on order for institutions.
Through mindset change campaigns and live cooking exhibitions, Gulu City leaders were equipped to become agents of change in their own communities. Here's the twist. Gulu City leaders were left in awe after testing their very own malakwag, prepared using an electric pressure cooker.
In fact, my appetite when I'm going high. But actually, the one who prepared malakwag, I would see 110%. I'm adding 10.
You are comparing it with the kind of food we cook using the charcoal and then the firewood.
Yeah.
Now, when you look at all this, my friend, the difference is almost not there. Otherwise, this one is even better than the other one.
The rice is nice. Hot, much as we took some time, it remained hot like it was covered.
Reversing climate change is not a solo act. It is a collective effort. And as the saying goes, change the mind of a leader and you redirect the destiny of a people. Alfred Okwonga is the mayor, Gulu City.
As the mayor of Gulu City, I will help in the mobilization. In Gulu City here, we have approximately 25,000 households. If all of them have to get this cooker, there will not be problem in the lung, like lung cancers will be reduced, bronchitis will be reduced, and any other lung condition that are caused by the smoke will be reduced. Above all, this one is going to save our forests. It's going to save our environment. So I'm appealing to the community of Gulu City, the citizen of Gulu City, send a message to your neighbors, to our community, because now you are representing them. Let us adopt this.
Change doesn't ask for permission. Either you guide it or it drags you. Rod Collins Alika is a traditional leader in Acholi.
I've attended this workshop. I think this is my third time to attend it. I know you're making progress, because otherwise you wouldn't come here if you're not making progress. The benefit is that it saves energy, it saves the environment. My only predicament with it a little bit is the cost of electricity. But also I would like to encourage people to look at using these ones, because if you are few, you don't have a voice. But if the community are using a lot more of them, they have a voice. When they complain, the government and the ministry will listen, because there are many users.
The effects of climate change are undeniable, but there is hope. The Clean Cooking Campaign is reaching communities, one city at a time. And today, that city was Gulu. Until next time, my name is Ivan Pitman Musingo from the African Pen.